I spoke to my father on the phone one day, and he told me, what do you like to do? Well, I told him there's some kids around the neighborhood that I do cut up, and I like watching the barbers cut hair. That's something I might be interested in doing. He said, well, you're gonna have to sacrifice for right now and come stay with me for a little bit so you can focus and go to barber school. I took him up on that offer, and I had to sacrifice a little bit from my son in order to get my life going. So I did barber school in Astor Place in Manhattan, and I graduated in 1999. And that's when it started. At the beginning, like anything, it was tough. It was always kind of a challenge just cutting hair because of the color of my skin in the barbershops that I worked in. There'd be other barbers in the shop cutting it not as long as I would cut. They would step over me, and I would have to just sit there and wait. For every client that came in my chair, I did the best that I can. And I started seeing more and more people come back and come back to me and come back to me over and over again, and I just gave them 100%. So that was an obstacle that I never used to defeat me. I used that to actually benefit me. I always felt that I was always a challenger. As anything, my skills really started getting good as time went by. I worked in a couple of shops in New York, and I worked at Astor Place, world famous Astor Place in Lower Manhattan. Worked there for many years too. And I was a chance to actually get a chance to cut a few celebrities here and there. I made a big move in 2005. 2005, or beginning of 2006, I packed up my room and I drove down to Florida by myself, relocated, had just a few dollars saved up, and I started working here in Florida, Fort Myers, Florida. Again, I had another conversation with my father. I said, you know, I need to do the right thing. I need to become a better father to my son. And I told him, you know, I'm gonna have to create a plan for myself. And within 5 years, I want to have my own shop and have stability. Well, it's 2013, 5 years later, I'm a business owner. I came to work every single day. I cut hair every single day. I promoted. I started building a big clientele for myself and started promoting parties and started making a little bit of money off of parties, put money to the side, and I got my first shop called TwinCutZ. Right now I got 8 chairs in my shop. All the chairs are filled. Every barber that cuts in my shop does great work. We're all diverse, all different ethnicities. Everybody that comes to our shop is from babies to old men. All ethnicities come in, college students, and it's been a real big blessing. As later in my year, I really started going and attacking this game. And I've done the New York City Barber Battle 3. I've competed in West Palm Beach for Exotic's Barber Battle Tour. I've gone to the Bronner Brothers. I've studied, I've taken seminars, and I do my thing. I think I'm gonna win at this barber battle because I'm passionate about what I do. It doesn't matter about the talent, who's out there, who's got the most talent, who's got the most trophies. I have passion about this, and I'm ready to win.